Hey guys, and welcome to Brick Talk TV Live. Welcome to this Sunday stream for building the Gryffindor Harry Potter Crest. This is our last stream for this February, so hopefully you've seen the other streams we've done over the course of the month. So we've also built the Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin crest, but today we're finishing off with the Gryffindor version of that set, and we'll also be building the frame that goes around it as well, which we haven't built in the previous streams as well, so stick around for that at the end. Hopefully you've had a good weekend so far. Apologies for being slightly late today. It was a bit late walking the dog earlier on. And also pleased to see that over the weekend we've passed through the 600 subscriber mark, which is great news. So if you haven't subscribed, do hit that subscribe button with the bell notification turned on to be notified of future streams, which also brings me on for next month. So I've not put the schedule out for next month's streams, but we'll probably be doing the Lantern Festival set once it dispatches from Lego. So it's on back order at the moment. I've ordered it back in January, so hopefully that'll ship out soon and we can build that live on the stream as well. And I'll probably also do a couple of live streams, or maybe one live stream with a couple of sets, and we'll do a few gift with purchases, because I've got the car that came with the police station to build, and also the ice rink that we've got at Christmas time as well. So I might build those, and if I get any other free gifts in between that, maybe it'll be an opportunity to build them as well. So check out for those. Again, hit that subscribe button with bell notification to be notified of that schedule when it goes live. But back to today. So today, as I said, we're going to be building. So we're building this set. If you haven't seen the box already, so it's this one, and we're going to be building this main picture here, this Gryffindor crest, for today's session. And we'll be finishing it off with the frame and the hanging mechanism, because this is going to be the final version that I'm going to hang in the Lego room as well. I'll probably also do a review of this set and do the hanging of it probably as well as a separate video in the future, which also does remind me again, if you haven't seen this week's episode on the channel, do check it out. It's covering Berthil's mock for Lego store based on Leicester Square's store, and it's quite a nice build. I really enjoyed it, so if you've not checked that out, also hit that up on the channel, and it's the main program that we've put on there for this week. So let's get over into build mode and we'll start building along. So we've already opened the box, as you should have seen on our first stream we did back with Hufflepuff a couple of weeks ago. Here's the instruction book. I took KDS's advice again for this week, so we have Tupperware with all the pieces in, although this version of the set does require some red pieces which are in the original bag still. So all of the pieces came in these bags and sort of I've opened them as I've gone along. As you can see, the green Slytherin is still in a bag with a hole on it, but we'll put that to the side because there's no green involved in today's build, just the red. So let's open up this instruction manual and dive right in. So where are we going? So Gryffindor is the first set they're expecting everybody to build, so we go to page 19, which is this. So this is our finished product, and as usual this is split up into 9 grids and we'll have to build the top row, middle row, bottom row. The last one last week took us 2 hours roughly to build. This will probably take us slightly longer because we'll have to do the frame around the edge as well. So it's probably going to be about 2.5 hours roughly, I reckon. So here's our first part of the instructions, and we'll get the grids out, come in this box. Oh, just knocked over the box. So here's our first grid. We'll need some Technic pins. 3 go in the bottom to start us off. It's been quite a Harry Potter month on this channel with these live streams. So some of you that don't like Harry Potter will be relieved that this is the last one that we're getting to. So first off, we're building the top left hand corner, which is all checkered with the top of the sort of line or Gryffindor at the top. Griffin maybe. So let's start with these light bluish grey dots to kick us off. So we want to be doing 3 by 3 squares, and then we'll have some of the black coming in to do the top of the lion's head, I believe. Almost at the point of starting with Lego as a job, so not next week but the week after is my first week working with the team behind lego.com, so I'm very excited to be starting with that soon. Busy finishing up where I currently work. I'm also currently building the Ninjago Spring Garden set. I'm on bag 10 so far for that. If you're interested to see how that build's panning out, do check the Instagram out. So check out Brick Talk TV on Instagram and you'll see pictures of each bag as I build it. It's been a good build so far. I've done the bottom level and I've just done the walkway for the second level. So the next sets of bags, I guess we'll be doing the next level up. I'm not sure if I prefer it compared to the original Ninjago City. I think I actually prefer the original to this one, but so far so good. We'll see what it feels like at the end, and I'll do a review of that on the channel as well once I get to the end of it. So here we go, we've done the first column of the light bluish grey. Let's do our second. I'm getting a bit of an expert at clearing all of these dots after we finish our stream to reset the grid so that I can build a new one every week. With this handy tool that helps you take a row of about 6 off at a time if you're deconstructing it. Oh, right, so that's that. Another column and then another one. I have an imposter in this Tupperware that's a silver grey colour. cool one here. And just at the top finishes off the top row of light bluish grey squares. It's not a full square. One missing, and then down here we've got the same pattern. 2 rows of 3. Two, there. Right, so that's the light bluish grey. Let us do the whites next. Swap Tupperware tubs. These empty squares here are going to be filled in with whites. Okay, right. Some more squares here. Really. Got a new Peloton tread, off topic from Lego, but got a new Peloton tread last week to improve my fitness during this lockdown period, given that we don't go out as much now. So if there's any other adult fans of Lego out there watching this and you want to add me on Peloton and we can go running, hit me up. I have put details of my username on the Twitter feed and the Instagram today, so do check that out and follow me and I'll follow you back. I'm not a great runner, but I try. So we've got another square here. There's another one there. Let's fill this in. 2. Let's see. I think that's all of the white. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think so. So now we'll do the black. All that's left on this one now is black and dark grey, which is forming parts of the Griffin. Solid column or black going down here, just forming the back of the head. Okay, and there's going to be a row of dark grey going between this and another set of black pieces, so let's just put these in. 3. One, 2, and then a couple of rows of 2, which then leaves the gap for the dark grey to go in. So I think this is it now for the black ones. And we've got these dark grey pieces in, which are really hard to distinguish if you've got bad light. I missed a black piece here as well. Let's fix that. Go wrong. That's it. Back to the grey. Okay, right, so that's our first grid there. You can kind of see the dark grey coming through, giving some accent there, and a checkered part there. Right, so that's the first grid done. next grid we're actually going to start doing some of the red pieces. So let me get a new tub before we start. And we'll just empty the red pieces into here. I might be tempted to get 4 of these sets just to make the bigger Hogwarts at some point. Maybe I'll wait till I get a staff discount. Because it's a bit... Don't forget the Technic pins first. So we've got some going in the bottom here, and then 3 going into the side. Because this is the middle piece of the top row now. So let's start with the red, because we've never done any of the red before. So this top corner is pretty much all going to be in red. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 across. So we've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 down. So through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 down. Then the next column is going to be 1 further down, and the next column off that is 2 further down, then another 2, another 1. I'm just doing the edging of the red area now. So this is going to be all red here. There's going to be a little black intersection here. So let's just do that first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up from here. 3, 4. Then there's going to be 2 black, and then the rest is all going to be red going up. So let's put that in. One more. There we go. So that's the outline of the red. So all this is going to be red. So let's do that now. Filling up. 6 more red pieces to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the last red piece. So there's a few. There's a silver one. Just one silver piece there, so I'll just put that in while I've got the silvers to hand. We've got some white pieces going in to continue the checkered theme coming in from the previous grid. So let's just put these in. Okay, so that's the white. And we've got the light bluish grey. So put a few of these. So let's just put a few of these in. Then most of this is actually just going to be black again. So you're doing the rest of the head. Nope, this one doesn't want to go in. In. There we go. And one more. That's it. Right, so the rest of this is all going to be black again. So let's fill in the blacks. So this bottom corner here, I think, is doing the claw that comes up, or the arm and the hand. The griffin, so let's put this in. Three more for this side. 2, 1, 0. So that's the arm bit done, and then this side is going to do this side of the head. Around the edge first. That's the edge done, so now we just need to fill in all this space with black pieces. bottom section done. Now just need to fill in the top here, and then we'll have this middle grid complete. We'll be on our last grid of the top row. The next one is going to be lots of red again. We're going to be doing the top of the Gryffindor sword as well. So I expect some red and silver pieces to be used quite a lot in the next grid. Four, 3, 2, 1. Right, there we go. So that's that part, middle section of the grid done. So you can see we've got the red background. You can start seeing the top of the Gryffindor coming through. Let's just put that to the side, and we'll move on to the last grid for the top. So you can see there's quite clearly lots of red here, and this is the top of the sword, so the hilt I think it's called, is it? The handle and the cross piece going across. But let's start with Technic pins. There's 6 in this one, so 3 down the left, 3 in the bottom. That's it. So Technic pins done. I guess we'll start with the red for this one. Seen as it's the most dominant, so all the way across the top for 2 rows. So one more for that row. Okay, so that's the top 2 rows, solid red. There's one that goes all the way down this right hand side, so let's just do that one as well. Doing the outline for the red here. So this is gonna, all this section here is gonna be red. So 3 there, and it comes back down there. Down for 2, in for 1. And this also goes all the way down here. There, and this goes all the way across here. You can see the outline of a sword. Two black dots that break up this solid red line on the left hand side, so there's a gap there. Finish that off there. So here you go, you can see this is all, this area here is going to be all red now. So I've done the outline of the sword, but something looks wrong there. That needs to go. You have 3 gap, then you have 4. Have a check, so then we'll have 3 and then get either side by 1, so that needs to go out by 1. So we go 5 over 1. I've gone slightly wrong here, so let's just fix as we go. All the way down. The red. So we've got 5 across here, then it's 4. Another 4. Then we need to move over slightly on some of these studs. Let's just do that. So 4, 4, then a 5. Yeah, so these have to move over by 1. Ooh, nearly. That's it, and these will become red parts on this side. this side is complete on the red. Let me see the other side. Let me just make sure that this is working correctly. Yeah, I think this side is okay. So let's fill this up with red. So, we've done this top section, in there, cool, so that's that. I just need to fill this final one in here, and then that's all the red done on this one. Three more, and then we're there. So 1, 2, last one. 3. That's the red. So you can see the hilt of the sword going on there. So some the dark greys are used here. So let's just put some of these in. So got 5 going across. That looks like a black one to me, but that's the side. It's snuck in there. So we've got 5 here, gap of 3, and another 5. Like that. Then in the middle here we've got 3. Top here, on either side, in a row of 3. Miss 2 out, another row of 3, and then on either side. Right, so that's the dark grey. Light bluish grey at the top, so we've got 3 going across the top of the sword handle. 3 going down the middle here. Two right in the middle. Oop. And lost you. And then we've got 2 there like that. I think that's it for the light bluish grey. Of course we have some silver which needs to go on. So let's put some silver in. Fills in most of this gap that remains, although there are some more black pieces to go in. To other side here, in the middle of this part of the sword is going to be some bright red pieces, which we'll get in a second. There, and we've got this solid line going across here. Just two more on the handle here. Can't get it. Got it. Same on the other side, and then that's it. Then we need to get the bright red pieces out of this bag. First time we've used the bright red pieces on any of the builds so far. More, and then the last two, or last three even here, are just black pieces, so another two more, like that, there you go. So that's that grid. So you can see the sword coming through here. So let's connect that up to the other two grids we just made to finish the top row. So this is the middle piece going in. This is the first piece we built. So we've got this forming now, so you can quite clearly see the head and the top of the sword going on. So let's put that to the side and get ourselves another 3 grids. Our next grids. So we can do the middle portion now of the picture. So in this particular one, we're going to have the continuation of the checkered background going on, but we'll also have the back of the griffin and sort of the lion's tail coming up as well. So there's going to be a bit of black, light grey, and some white checkers going on, and also some silver pieces, which actually I'll start with because I've got silver near me. But before I do that, I did the classic of forgetting to put the Technic pins in. So on this one, just needs 3 in the bottom of the grid, like that. And then we'll start with the silver pieces. So we've got 2 rows of 4 down this bottom corner here. Like that. Then we miss 2 out, put 1 in, and then 3 above that. Oop, dropped 1. 3 just above that. Then we miss 1 out, and then there's 4 here in a 2x2 arrangement. And 1 more. And that is, by the look of it, all the silver pieces that we're doing on this one. So I'll just put that to the side. Then we'll go for white. So top left we've got a 2x3 grid going on. So that's 3x3. So that, do another 3x3 grid here on white. Right, that's that one. Then we need another 3x3 here. Another 3x3 grid here. Okay, then we're going to have a couple of, seems scattered by areas where it's just showing through the gaps with the griffin moving about. Starts to be about there, and there's another 3x3 shining through here, so let's just do that. Grid up here, but not quite solid 3x3. There's some black in the middle of it, so we need to leave a gap. Like that. And we've got another, again 3x3 grid, but this time it's missing the top right corner where the griffin is over the top of it. That, got that one, 2 more there, and that is all the white pieces. So there are some dark grey pieces, which I think I might do before I get on to the black pieces, and they are up the top here. There's 3 going across, 1 in the middle, miss one out, and then there's 2 there. There are 2 there, and then that's it, I think. So the rest of all of this, oh no, so we've got to get the light grey pieces in first, which are here. So let's fill in the light grey pieces. Then anything that's left after the light grey pieces is going to be black. That's the back of the griffin and the tail. First off, let's finish these checkers off. How many light grey pieces left? more. Alright, then this is only got a little bit showing through, so it's just like that. And there's one light grey there, there's one above here, one there, two in there, full grid here. So I think we're nearly. I think that's all of the light grey. No, there's two there that I'm missing. Just in here. Apart from that, I think that's it. Let's put some black pieces in and we'll see if we missed any. So we've got 3 going up top. This is the sort of bottom of the main of the head, I think, going on there, and then this bit is going to be the back. So all this area here gets filled in with the black. Let's follow this tail up here. So the tail winds up through the middle piece of this grid. All in black. I did miss out a light grey square, so that bang in the middle here, because its tail goes straight up here. So I should fill that in a sec once I've done this. There's also another piece, another one missed there, so just finish his tail off, and then we'll switch back to the light grey. So I missed one up the top here, and then I missed a big grid here, 3 by 3 in light bluish grey. Yeah, one more. Okay. Now we're done with light grey, I think. So then the rest of this now is just in black. So let's just fill this up for the body. Imagine the next grid is going to be quite full of black because it's going to be the sort of main torso of the Griffin more than anything else. Two more pieces to go in black. Right, there we go. So that's the middle piece. You can see the tail coming up here and the back of the Griffin. Let's just put that to the side. So middle section then, as I said, you've got the sort of torso, front arm and some of the red coming through. For this one, we've got 6 Technic pins because it's the middle one. So let's put the Technic pins in first, some in the right, that's for the left, some in the bottom area. There we go. I'm not going to start with black, I've done quite a bit of black. I'll start with the red. Start with some red. So three, then goes to 4. We've got 2 rows of 6. So let's finish that. 2 rows of 6. One more. Okay, and then 2 more there. So that's a cluster of red we've got at the top there. There's another one down the bottom here. Let's get that one going. Two, 4, 6, 7. Cross. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, one more, goes up 4, 2, 3, 4, goes across here, and we miss one out, like that, and then these 2 rows just get filled up with red, dark red. They keep saying red, but of course it's dark red. But you know what I mean. Oop. And 4 more to go. Red. Say 4 more, one just popped off. One more, like that. So that's the red for this section. There is some white, so let's just do some white pieces. Not many. 4 along the bottom here, 4, another 4, and there's one there. That's it for the white. There is actually some gold here, so there's only four bits of gold, so let's just put them in while we're here, like that. And the white on the red, there is light bluish grey under there, only one. Then we'll come back to the dark grey, we'll need that in a second. There are some silver pieces, just a couple, right at the top, like that. There's no blue pieces, so then all that's left is, most of this is going to be black now, and there's a couple of dark grey pieces. I'll just try and put a couple of dark grey pieces in. There's 3 here, and then there's 3 at the bottom. And there will be some coming through in the middle here, but I'll do the black pieces of that first. So all this piece inside this red area here is all black, because this is the arm coming through. Quickly fill this up with black pieces. Black. This column here goes all the way up in black. All this area here is black. So let's fill that in. Three more here. One more. Okay, so that's that bit done. We do have this going down here. Side here is going to be all black as well. Let's just quickly fill all this in. One more there. Okay, won't go in. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we filled that bit in. Let's change tactic and go across the top here. So I think we can comfortably go and fill this all in black above this line that I'm putting in now. So there's no dark grey pieces here, so I'll just fill in all this section here in black before we go on. So 4 more to go on this section here. 3, 2, 1 more. Okay. Just gonna fill in the black edge here, so all this column down here is all in black as well. And the right at the bottom is black, and the next way is 2, and then 3. So we're going to start building the angle out now for the dark grey. So 2 rows of 3, and there's a row of 4, row of 5. 2 rows of 6, I think we'll just do this row here and then we'll flip back to the dark grey, because I think get my bearings better now. So we need dark grey there, and there, then we've got 2, got another 2, repeat the pattern. Hang on. So we get to the right one, we got 2, we got 1, we got 1, we got 2. Then there's 4 there. No, that doesn't quite look right. Something's quite wrong. Let's have a look. So we got 2, 1 black, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. All distorts. So the top of the square is there. So we've got 4 there. There, and then on there like that. I think that looks about right. And then that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That's right. There we go. I think I fixed it. And then the rest is all in black. Fill that in. There we go. That's that grid done. There you go, you can see the body of the torso and the arms coming out for that one. So final grid for the middle parts, middle row. So put the technic pins in first. So three in the left, three in the bottom. This is going to be the continuation of the sword, Gryffindor sword. So there's red, gold, white, bit of black in here as well. So let's start with some red again. To kick us off. So all the way down this far right column, except for two at the end, which is they are going to be gold. One more, like that. You want 2, 4, 6, 8 across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed 3 out, and then continue over in red. So where the hilt's going to be for the sword, and the handle of it's going to go right up. Just throwing a red piece on the floor, pick that up in a minute. Then this red column goes right the way to the top, because the top of the handle was on the previous grid that we did. So this is the continuation of the handle, so solid straight line all the way up through this one. Go 4 across here, and there's a shiny dark grey in the top corner here. We'll just ignore that for now, so we're doing that. Then we say 3 width gap, and then we'll just go all the way back down again. Do the outline of the red for us. Like that. So you can see the outline here. So there's 3 dots at the top here which are going to be different colours, but the rest of this is going to be red. So let's colour this in, so to speak. On this side. Nearly through it all over the place. Ooh. Lots of red, lots of dark red. Ooh. We're going to definitely use all these red pieces up today. Not that many left. There. Okay, cool. So we've done the red on this side. We've got to do the red on this side now. So we've got to go up 5, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll have 4 black pieces in there. And then we need to go up another 4, like that. Ooh, let's fill these. There's a piece of, well, I think these are going to be the lion's claws, or Griffin's claws coming in this bit here. So there's bits of red, but it's not solid red on this side of the picture. So let's just fill in the solid red pieces here, and then we'll concentrate on the claw area. So 2, 4, 5 up. This is all solid red. So 2 more pieces to go in here. Then we've got 2 red, then we've got 3 red, 1 red, we've already got 3 red, and then 2 red. It's kind of like a claw shape going on there. That's going to be black, and I think you've just got to fill this square in at the top with 6 more red dots. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, so that's the red, I think, all done. Next to my hand is the silver pieces, and there's quite a bit of that because this is the sword going down the middle. So let's do the silver pieces first. It's basically a solid 2 columns of these going straight up the middle here, except for the top where there's 2 other sides with a gap in the middle. This one out. Ooh, light grey piece there. It's got mixed up in the wrong tub. A few more to go of the silver pieces. One more. There we go, so that's the silver pieces done. There is some white, so let's just do some white. while we have it to hand. So we've got 3 there, 2 underneath that. And over this side. So I think this is going to be some diagonal white and gold in the bottom corner, which is going to come through. Which is what we're starting to build here in this lower area. And one more. Can't quite do it. That's it. So that's the white for this section. Then there is some gold, so let's just do the gold while we have it here. So the gaps. Gaps in the bottom here are all going to be just the gold pieces. One more. Like that. Like bluish grey. Let's put these up here. Middle pieces are here, and then there's a solid line of it going up here. Right up to there. So all of this piece down here is going to be light grey, bluish grey. Right, one more, that's it. And then we do have these dark grey pieces. These are the black pieces. Do the black first. So we've got the claw over here. Try to run away, but I didn't loads. The black pieces, and then we've got the dark grey pieces left. So these one pieces here, solid line across the sword, and there we go. So that's that middle piece. You see the hand coming through here and the continuation of the sword. So let's connect that to the other pieces we've done on this row. There you go. Clearly see the lion's body, his claw coming out, tail coming up, and the sword continuing down. Of course, we need to connect this to the other row we just built, so we can start seeing how this is looking. Let's do that. So this is what we're looking at the moment. So you can see the sword and the head all coming together now, with the tail coming up. So now we just need to do the bottom row, the last 3 sections, which are going to be obviously the feet of the griffin, and then we'll have some striped areas to finish off with, and then we'll have to get on to building the frame, which will be the first time we've done that on these streams, because we haven't gone that far on the other builds. So, bottom left hand corner, no Technic pins to stick in for this one. It does require the Harry Potter plates and tile. So let's just get that ready. So we've got stick that onto there. So that's ready to go into the bottom corner here. And then this is predominantly going to be silver with some black. So I'll put the black black out. Let's get to our silver pieces. And I'll start with putting some silver in, and we may switch it up to put the black pieces in a second. So let's come all the way down so we can stick our Harry Potter symbol. Is going to go in there. It does say optionally you can leave off the Harry Potter symbol if you like, just cover it up with silver pieces. But I'm going to choose to put the Harry Potter tile in there. Because why not? This section is a lot of silver. So most of it is going to be covered in these silver pieces. Only a small little foot is going to be on this side, and that's going to be in black. Bottom row is all going to be silver. Let's just fill this in. But the right hand edge and the top edge aren't solid silver because there's some black pieces cutting across. So just go around this Harry Potter tile. Then we need to leave 3 out, and then we got 4 pieces. 3, 4. We have 2 rows of 4 here. And then 2 more there. And then on the top edge we have 5 silver pieces, so 4, 5, miss 3 out, 4 more, and then that's it. The rest is going to be black coming down here. So let's just take these 3 rows across in silver at the bottom, to be solid all the way. And then we'll put the outline of the foot in. Okay, so then we'll have 3 there, and there'll be 4 black, and there'll be 5. And there'll be 4, goes up in a solid line, 3 goes back in, 3 goes across, 2 goes up 3. Like that. So this is the outline of the foot there. So all of this section here is all going to be silver. So let's just try and fill this up. semi-chaotic approach of throwing all the bits on, sticking them in. Probably less efficient, but it's something different. The same law that dropping toast butter side down applies to these pieces. If you drop them, they always land the other way up. Obviously because they're heavier, I guess, on the top because of the knob that sticks out. But it's not helpful when building these. Nearly there. Fill in all these down here. But we're not far. Forgetting this one now. That to be a 3, 2 left of silver, one more. Ooh, that's the silver done. So now we need to do black, and we do need to do dark grey. We'll just do the dark grey because there's less of these to do. So we've got 4 at the top here, running down, one in the middle there, and that's it. So the rest of all of this is going to be in black. This is the foot, or the paw, or the claw, if you wish to call it. All going to be in black. Oh, was that a new subscriber? Maybe it was. Hey. Welcome, Trevor, to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content, and welcome, Trevor. nearly there. So 4 more, 3. There we go. So you go, see the foot coming down, top of the tail. So that's that bottom left hand corner done. As we move across, we've got the middle section to do, which does require some Technic pins. Let's just put 3 Technic pins in before I forget. This is going to be the rest of the foot going on, and then we're going into the striped gold and white section. So I've got the black, so let's just carry on with the black, and we'll do the sort of the foot for this section. So we've got 3 by 6 of solid black at the top. 4, 5, 6, 2, so like that. Then 4 from the bottom. We've got a couple of black pieces down here. Then the actual foot is over this side, so we've got to go down 5. Oop, I dropped one. So close. But it got away. 5 down like that. Then we'll need 3 black pieces. Up 2 there. This 2 go across 3. 2, 3. These go across 3. And the next one goes across 2. We have a gap. So I think that's the foot. And there are some dark grey pieces. Let's just do those over here. One more, and that's that section done. Do have some white pieces. Just do these. So a 4x4 sort of triangle going on up here, doing a stripe effect like that. Inside the foot we have some white showing through as well, so 3 and then a 1. Here. Another 4 there. That's what this diagonal look going on. So and 1. So that's all the white pieces on there now. Let's do the gold pieces. Again, he's doing the stripes because there's going to be lots of stripes in the next grid. So this gets filled in with gold. A bit more gold up top here. Finish the stripe off with the foot cutting across it, and then I forgot to fill in the white stripe that goes across here. Actually, should have done that. Come back to that in a minute. Let's do this stripe down here, and then there's another one here as well. So let's just fill these stripes in. Another 4. Or 3, and then 2 lots of 3 coming down, and then finishes on a 2 here for this stripe. You can see I missed this white section here, so we gotta go back and do that one. So that's the gold. Come back to this white here that I forgot to do. Like that. Okay, so then most of this section here is going to be silver now. continuing the theme from the last grid. I think it is all silver, so there's no other colours left to do this grid. Straight line at the top coming down, just fill this in. Another one fell to the floor. Got it. On down here, I'll also get the black piece I dropped earlier. So we're nearly there with this section. The next one is going to be lots of gold and white, I think, because of the stripes in the background, but it'll also be some of this silver as we continue the sword down the middle of the next grid. And once that grid's done, we can look at how we do the frame. And we can build the frame out. It goes around this picture, which I've not done yet in any of the other streams, so it's going to be interesting to see what the instructions say. We're nearly there. Four more pieces to go on this one. Two more pieces. And the last piece. There for that grid. You can see the foot coming out and the striped background going on there. So that's that one. Put that to the side, and then we'll do our last grid in the bottom right hand corner. So 3 Technic pins on the left. Let's do these first. So we're ready to go. As we have the silver already, and there's a solid 2 rows of silver going down the middle of this one. Let's start with that. So we go 2, 4, 6 across, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 2, 4, 6. And we've got 2 rows here of the sword going down. So let's just fill that in. And like the last section, there's a row of bluish grey as well. to be part of the sword, so we'll do that after these 2 rows, and then we've got to do the stripes. One more. There we go. So that's the silver piece. That's all we need for that one. Now we'll do this 1 row of light bluish grey next to that. Doing up here. There we go, so that's the sword running down the middle. White seems to be the next colour I have near me, so let's start with the white stripes down the bottom here, so going diagonally, so they're not too easy to do, or too standard to do. So we have 4 there. There, 3, there, and then 2, and then 1. So that's that stripe. And have another one up here. 3, 4, and these are 4. All the way down here, so this one fairly easy. There's a random one up here. Just fill that in. More. That's it. So that's all the white on this side. These other gaps are going to be filled in with gold. This top corner, like the previous one, has a 4x4 triangle at the top. We want 3 and 2. All the way up here, so let's just put these in. We've only got one more white stripe to do after this one. to take us home. One more white stripe of 4 dots. Right, so that's that. And then the bottom one. Ooh, that's a trash place. 4 there. Another 4. Another 3, and a 2, and a 1. Yeah, that's the white done. So now these black stripes we have to fill in with gold. Then once we've done that, we're done with the picture aspects, and we can start doing the frame. Bottom stripe done, and do this stripe here. This one quick. Alright, so we've done that side, and let's just finish off with this side. Two more for this stripe. So that stripe done, and this is our last one. So we can Last couple to go. Come on. We've got 6 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Cool. So that's all the grids done. So let's just connect up our previous grids that we've created on the bottom row, and this is that's our bottom row looking there. See the sword and the feet going down. So let's connect that to the rest of the picture, and we can see what we've built all together. So there's the final picture come together. You just about see it, I think, in the shot. I'll do a bigger shot in this at the end of it on the main camera. So let's just put that to the side, and for the first time on all these streams, let's figure out how you do the next bit. It's maybe tricky to see because I need to build it all together on the table. So you need bags that I've not opened yet. I need 24 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. So 24 of those pieces, and then we get our picture in, and this is the back of the picture. See if I can reposition this stuff like that. And I see. So on the instructions, it's blank on the front, obviously, because they give you one set of instructions for all 4 pictures. So in each of the ends of each grid, you stick one of these in, like so, all the way along each side. All the studs facing upwards. Last edge. Nice one, like that. Okay. Then we do turn it over, and so let's just rotate this round like so. We have another bag, and we want 8 2x6 plates in black. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7. 8. Side, and then in each corner we want to stick the 1x2 we just stuck into the Technic pins to that plate and stick it to the wider frame like so, and that's in each of the 4 corners. And we need 8 longer to you want 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, here it is. Right, so 8 of those, and then they fill in the gaps, clipping onto those Technic pins, pieces we just stuck on a minute, 2 steps ago. Do that all round the edge. Like so. Okay, now we've got a solid frame kind of going around the edge. Next up, I need 4 3x3 plates. You can see that in there for now. 2, 3, 1 more. I could tip these out, but I don't really have the space. Oh, is that it? Yep, there it is. Right, so we've got 4 3x3s. We need 4 2x2s in an L shapes, and then we need 8 1x1s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, well, let me just move this over slightly so you can see a bit better. So these are the pieces we need. So we've got 3 3x3 plates, 4 2x2s in an L shape, and then a 1x1 times 8. And so then we need to repeat this 4 times, which is to put the 2x2 in the top corner, and then a 1x1. So we get this kind of L shape, going on. We need that 4 times because that's going to fill in our corners that we've left the gap for. We'll just make that quickly for 4 times. Right, so we made that, and then we stick them onto this 2x2 in each corner. Like that. Right. Then we need 8 dark bluish grey 2x6s. 2x6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and these are going to go on the back of the picture just to give it some ability to attach. Make sure those grids don't fall apart. For the Technic pins once it's hung up, and then in the middle here put 2 together. Make sure I'm pushing these in firm enough, and then another 2 here. So there we go. So that's that part done. Then we've got to flip it over, like so, and now we have these sort of gaps here we need to fill in and build up a bit of a frame around so it's all the same level. So we need 8 1x4 bricks. This one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here's the last one. There is 8. And then that goes between, there's the 2 Technic 1x2s with a Technic pin attached on. There are 2 of those near each other, so we're just filling in the gap between each of those, each side. One more and one more. Then we need 12 1x2 4 6 8s, 12 1x8s, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and they're filling in the other gaps on the edge. So we're just building up the border here so it's the same level. I've got no gaps. So. Okay, so that's that. Then we need another 8 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 1x1s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in each corner, the 1x1 will go right in the corner, and then either side there'll be these 1x8s going in. And we'll do that in each of the corners. I'm not trying to pull it off. And then we have 8 of these large ones, 3, 6, 8. And these now fill in the gaps between those 8s that we just put in. So we're building up the border again even higher this time. So it's level with, well, it's just over the front of the picture now. So we'll be able to put some tiles on top to frame it properly. So one more. So before we go any further, let's just bring this up to the camera so you can see, hopefully. Ooh. So it's just all these, all these bricks are now sort of just above the actual picture. So then we want a 2x2 plate, and they go into each corner. Just a 2x2 L-shaped plate just into each corner, and then those plates are going to be flanked on either side by 1x3 black tile. Two more to go. This corner here. Okay, so now we've got that. Then we just need 20. I guess what's left in here. 1x8 black tiles, which we're just going to fill in all the edge that's remaining now. So we have a smooth black picture frame for our Gryffindor picture. One more edge. And then I think the final step is just going to be to position the hanging elements. So for that we'll need 4 Technic pins, which we've got in this bag here, and 2 of these picture hook pieces, which last time I used it was in the back wing, and then we need to rotate the picture around, make sure that we're doing it in the right way up. Stick these 2 Technic pins in the top like that, and then they go in each of the corners at the top according to the instructions, like that. Same again on this side. upside down. Let's just put that back the right way. So then at the top, hopefully you can see it, you can see the picture hooks are hung in each corner, so you can hang your picture up like that. And that's the final picture. So let me just take us back to the main view where you'll get a better look. So we're going that way. So this is the complete picture now. So you can see it looks actually quite good. It's quite stunning, I think, in the picture here. I think it's probably the best one out of all the four, but I don't know if that's because I've actually put a frame on this one. The frame is really good as well. It was really solid. It's quite thick. Here probably does need a clean once you put your fingers all over it, because of the black obviously shows up all your fingerprints, but I think it'll look quite nice when it's hung on the wall. Stand out quite nicely. And again, you can just, on the back, just so you can see, there's a hanger hook either side there. You've reinforced it with some plates so that the grids shouldn't fall apart or unclip from the Technic pins, so it should hang quite nicely. It's got a bit of weight to it, but I think a decent couple of hooks in there, or maybe some of those plastic hooks that you can stick on, that you can re-stick other places, probably will do it, because it's not too bad. So yeah, that's the end of that one. So we've finally completed all of our marathon of streams on building different versions of this particular set. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this stream, do hit that like button, because it does help us get more views, and smash subscribe if you want to be notified of future streams we're going to do on this channel, which we'll be doing through March. As I mentioned, we'll do the Spring Lantern Festival, I think it's called, set, the Chinese New Year one. Hopefully that'll be coming soon through, and I'll do a stream of building that from scratch. We'll do a couple of gift with purchase streams as well. So we're going to do the motor car that came with the police station. I might do the ball that I got for the Chinese New Year as well, and the ice rink we got at Christmas time. So we'll do 3 of those little mini builds in one stream as well. Do check out the Lego mock, the Lego store mock, which I posted on Friday's episode, which was done by Bertha. It's a really good mock. In the future I'm going to be doing another video of us putting a table together, which will include the police modular and the Lego mock into a street scene. So you'll see what all of those look like together next to each other in a typical street. So keep your eyes out for that. That's another excuse to hit that subscribe button if you're interested to see how that or how Bricktown's going to be evolving. And only leaves me to say, have a great rest of your weekend or Sunday. I hope you're going to have fun, and if it's sunny near you, you get outside and enjoy the sun. I am going to go off now and probably edit some more videos for this channel, and maybe do some Ninjago's Spring Gardens, and have dinner. And until next stream sometime in March, keep your eye out for it coming up, and I'll see you on that stream soon. Thanks for watching.